Hey, what's happening? This is Jerry with Wealth Dynamics. Hope you're doing well today. If you don't know me, I've got to apologize for that. I own Wealth Dynamics. I help you make money, keep it, and multiply it. And because of that, today I'm going to talk to you about Charlie Sheen and his $5 million tax problem. I'm going to talk to you about how to avoid that from happening to you. Here's the deal. You're not Charlie Sheen. You probably don't have a $5 million tax problem, but I'll tell you how a guy like that gets to that point, and I'm going to tell you what to do about it so that you can actually prevent it and make sure it doesn't happen to you. So ultimately, it comes down to this. Somebody earns a ton of income. That's where it starts. You earn a ton of income. Your income starts going up. You're starting to see the increases, and you're not managing your personal finances. You're not tracking what's coming in. You're not categorizing your expenses. You're not tracking what's going out. You're not setting aside savings and profit like I talk to you about all the time. That's what ends up happening. And at the end of the year, the IRS sends you a bill and says, hey, bro, you owe us this. And you say, A, either I can't pay it because I don't have money set aside, or B, I don't want to, so I'm going to put it off. And I actually agree with them. Like, I don't like taxes. I believe taxation is theft. So I agree with the mindset of not paying taxes. But dude, you got to find a legal way to do it. Okay. So here's how you defend against this. The first thing that you can do if you want to avoid having a $5 million tax problem, have a business. It doesn't even need to make money. It can be an MLM. It can be a sole proprietorship. It can be anything that has the intention of being profitable with self-employment income. What does that do for you? That unlocks a bunch of tax deductions. Anything that's a legitimate qualified expense for your business that you've done and documented can now be deducted off on your taxes. Now, most people don't do this because A, they think they have to make money. You don't. Businesses lose money all the time. B, they're too lazy to track or they don't know how to. Track your expenses. Take a picture of your receipt, save it on a program like Intuit or Expensify, and that's going to help you actually have a log so that when the IRS calls your bluff and decides they want to play chicken and audit you, you can actually show them documentation and be like, hey, I actually did spend this money. You guys have to back off. I'm going to get the deduction on this. Okay, that's step number one. Step number two, invest. Okay, you will hit a point in your business where you can't just expense everything off. That's a sign of maturity with your income. But when you do that, start investing in income-producing assets like real estate. That's going to substantially lower the tax effect on your income. Sometimes you can make income in real estate and pay no taxes on it simply because of all the tax benefits that underlie in this asset called real estate. So start investing in assets. Number three, make sure that your legal structuring is on point. Okay. Charlie Sheen has the opportunity to do all of these things, and he probably doesn't, and that's why he's got this issue. Structure your assets from day one. Make the commitment that you're not going to run your business like a mom and pop shop. Have a legal team and have an accountant, and make sure that both of them believe that taxation is theft and that their job is to make sure that you don't pay anything more than the minimum legal amount the IRS can get from you. All right, so those are the three things you can do today to avoid having a $5 million tax problem like my boy Charlie Sheen. I love the tiger blood, but man, $5 million is a lot of money to have to pay for taxes. If you would like to learn more about this, here's an article in the comments. And the reason this happens ultimately is lack of education. Okay, we don't get talked to about how to manage our finances. We get talked to about how to put money in a 401k, how to retire, how to do all these financial products and services, but no one ever says, hey, this is how the wealthy control their finances. That article has a free course that I put together for you that's going to walk you through those exact steps. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure the word gets out on this. Have a fantastic Monday. I'll talk to you later.